Hey everybody, it's Mr. George, and we are now going to roll through part 3 of the Wright Brothers story tonight. And these are the 2 questions for part 3 that we're going to answer as well. So part 3, a legacy in the air. Now the term legacy really means after you're no longer alive, that is what's left, your legacy. They flew the machine 3 times that day, mainly because each time they managed to land without crashing. Each flight was a bit longer, and the final flight of the day carried Wilbur 852 feet. He was in the air for a full 59 seconds. The Wright plane wasn't a hit overnight, however. No one else knew about the flight. The brothers returned to their bicycle business in Dayton and also continued to refine their airplane invention. Not long after that, they had built a plane that could fly 25 miles and go 40 miles an hour. They even had a model that could fly circles in the air and not go off balance and crash to the ground. In 1908, Wilbur flew one of their planes in front of royalty in Europe. When we say royalty, we mean like kings and queens. In the same year, the rest of America discovered the airplane when a newspaper reporter witnessed a flight and wrote about it. The story was soon in newspapers all over the country. The Wrights were suddenly famous. The very next year, they opened a business to make airplanes, the Wright Company. They found great fame and success making airplanes. Unfortunately, Wilbur died in 1912 of typhoid fever. Orville lived on, however, eventually selling his business and watching his and his brother's dream become a reality in the modern industrial age. So, question number 11. When did America learn of the Wright brothers and their airplanes? So when did people find out about the Wright brothers? And number 12, which one of the Wright brothers died tragically in 1912? So at this point, if you could just pause the video and answer those 2 questions, and then after you have your answers, you can play the video and continue it, and I will give you those answers. So please pause the video now. All right, so question number 11. When did America learn of the Wright brothers and their airplanes? America discovered them and their airplane when a newspaper reporter saw it and wrote about it. Remember, this was in the early 1900s, so it took a long time for information to spread from place to place. Once it was in a newspaper, then a lot of people got to read it, and then they got to share it with other people. Number 12, which one of the Wright brothers died tragically in 1912? Wilbur died in 1912 of typhoid fever. Great. So I hope you enjoyed the story of the Wright brothers. It's an interesting story about how in the United States airplanes developed. It was really two boys who had a love of flight. They encountered lots of obstacles, lots of challenges, lots of failures, and they kind of kept continuing on because they truly did love it and did enjoy it. Great. Thanks for watching.